This video is for absolute beginners who are looking to try out their very first meditation practice. As you begin to develop a meditation practice, there are a lot of benefits that it can give to your life, but I think they all come from the same goal. And your goal should be to hold your focus on one single object and extend it for as long as you can. And in the beginning, I think you'll find it's very difficult. After you've been meditating for a while, I think you'll find there are a lot of other options for things that you can meditate on. But at first, you need to develop the focus to hold your attention on some object, and then you can develop some more interesting ideas. In this meditation, we're going to put our focus on counting our breath, and we're going to shoot for trying to hold our attention exactly on the counting of breath and nothing else for about 2 minutes. This is actually the only meditation that I would recommend anyone do until you develop the ability to hold your focus on breath counting for between 5 and 10 minutes without losing attention very much. Many beginning meditators, and also meditators who have lost the habit and come back to the practice, find that the mind wants to fly away. Now, the mind is an amazing problem solver, and it allows us to be human. But if we don't learn to take control of the mind and stop it at some points in time, then we become the tool. I think it's much more powerful for us to practice maintaining attention and focus over holding the mind steady, and that way the mind becomes our tool. I call this difficulty loud mind. And it's just like you're trying to hold your attention, for example, on counting your breath, and you feel other thoughts come in. They're often thoughts of the future, or thoughts of the past, or thoughts of anxieties, or any sort of things like that. And when your mind tries to think on something else, I call it loud mind. The way that I combat this is I repeat the numbers over and over and over. So if I have loud mind, then when I count my first breath, I might inhale and go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then exhale 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then at the bottom of the breath 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But if I found my mind is relatively quiet and I don't need to do that, I'll probably inhale and say 1. And then I'll exhale 1. And then at the bottom of the breath also 1. Now, before beginning any meditation, especially when we're going to pay attention to breath, it's a good idea to grab some tissues, because you never know what's going to happen when you're breathing. So with all that context, let's go ahead and try it out for a minute or two. Go ahead and find your meditation seat, and if you're unsure what that would look like, there's a video linked up there in the corner for you. Go ahead and get comfortable and get a long, straight spine wherever you're seated. Take a deep inhale and feel it inflate your chest. Pull your spine up and straight. And as you exhale, feel your core engage just a little bit. And then inhale again. Feel your chest go big, spine super straight. As you exhale, rest your hands wherever they feel comfortable. Let your eyes close if you're comfortable with it, or they could be mostly closed and you just kind of have a hazy, glazy look at things. And as you inhale, begin counting. 1. Exhale. 1. And at the bottom of the breath, 1. And if your mind is loud, then inhale 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Exhale 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And at the bottom of the breath, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Inhale, and if your mind is quiet, then 3. Exhale 3. Bottom of the breath, 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Bottom of the breath, 4. Inhale 5, and continue counting just at a relaxed pace on your own breathing. We'll go for about another minute. And on your next inhale, begin to bring your mind back from wherever it's been. And just note to yourself, did you maintain counting your breath the whole time? Did your mind try to fly away and think about anything else? Did you really pay attention to counting your breath, or did you just kind of let the numbers go and it was automated? Just pay attention to your own experience. And then when you're ready, take a breath that's a little deeper than you have been. And let it go. And one more breath that's a little bit deeper. And let it go. And as you let it go, begin to blink your eyes open and come back into awareness. So how did it feel like for you? Was it super relaxing, or just note your own experience? Like emotionally, was it difficult? Was it easy? This is where I find the most value, is at the end, just kind of reflecting on my own experience and thinking about what my mind was like for the last couple minutes. This is the only meditative practice I would recommend until you build up that ability to pay attention to your breath alone and nothing else for about 5 to 10 minutes. If you're just counting your breaths, honestly, it's somewhere between 30 and 50 breaths, which is exactly why the next meditation that I would recommend you to do is called 31 to 0, and it's on the screen. This is the Stoic Yogi, out.